Welcome to this explainer. If you have ever been totally frustrated by those generic, kind of robotic-sounding AI outputs, well, I can tell you it almost always comes down to exactly how you ask for the information. Today, we're going to deconstruct a highly specific, densely packed AI prompt that was actually designed to generate a complete YouTube finance script. We'll take it apart piece by piece, just so we can understand exactly why it works so incredibly well.
So what exactly goes into a truly perfect prompt? Let's look at the text of our source material as a sort of architectural blueprint. We're going to examine how literally every single word serves a very distinct purpose. You see, when you read a prompt like this, you aren't just typing a random request into a search engine. You are actually programming a complex set of behaviors, constraints, and creative directions. The perfect prompt leaves absolutely nothing to chance. It guides the AI with total precision from the very first word to the final punctuation mark.
Now, what's really fascinating here is how the prompt begins. It starts by firmly assigning a multi-layered identity to the AI before asking it to do any actual work. It doesn't just say, hey, write a script. It specifically says, act as. This is a crucial technique. By giving the AI a persona, you're essentially telling the model which vast network of data it should prioritize. You are setting the exact tone, the vocabulary, and the specific level of expertise right out of the gate.
By blending these three distinct roles, the instructions ensure the resulting script is going to perfectly balance structural pacing, factual accuracy, and a really engaging narrative. Think about it. A finance educator alone might just give you a dry academic lecture. A scriptwriter alone might give you great pacing, but completely lack that nuanced financial knowledge. But adding a storyteller, that ensures all the data is wrapped in a compelling narrative arc. This trifecta right here is the absolute secret sauce for high-retention educational content.
Okay, so once the AI knows exactly who it is, you have to build the boundaries for the final output. You specifically demand original and discoverable work. The prompt explicitly commands 100% original and copyright-free to prevent the AI from just regurgitating some popular blog post it ingested during its training. This protects you, the creator. It sets strict guardrails so the generated content is actually safe to publish and monetize without ever running into annoying content ID claims.
The really crucial point here is that the prompter isn't just asking for good writing, they are actively enforcing marketing standards right into the generation process itself. By demanding an SEO-optimized script, the AI knows it needs to organically weave in relevant keywords, like, say, wealth building or budgeting, for example, that the target audience is actually typing into the search bar. It ensures the content isn't just good, it's highly discoverable.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how specific you need to be. By feeding the exact channel name, personal finance and investing, the AI can tailor the intro and the outro to sound like a cohesive brand. Furthermore, explicitly stating in English might seem a bit obvious to us, but when you're dealing with massive global language models, removing any ambiguity is key. It prevents the AI from making unwanted assumptions and locks the model straight into your exact brand parameters.
Beyond just language and branding, the blueprint demands extreme precision in length, specifically targeting a 7 to 8 minute final runtime. In the world of online content, length dictates pacing, audience retention, and even your ad placement. By setting this hard boundary, the prompter ensures the AI doesn't write a fleeting 2-minute short, nor some rambling 40-minute documentary. It's asking for the exact sweet spot for a standard, high-performing educational piece.
But here's the catch. How does an AI, which literally has no concept of time, understand 7 to 8 minutes? Well, to guarantee that specific time frame, the prompt wisely links the minute requirement to a strict word count of 1,200 to 1,500 words. Honestly, this is a masterstroke. The average speaking pace is around 150 words per minute, so by translating time into a metric the AI actually understands, word count, it ensures the AI paces the script perfectly for the human host who will eventually read it aloud.
Right smack in the middle of these technical rules sits the core topic. It's framed as a highly clickable, problem-focused title that the entire script must revolve around. Notice the psychology at play in this title, 10 personal finance mistakes keeping you poor. It uses a listicle format which instantly implies a structured, easy-to-follow flow. More importantly, it leverages a bit of negative bias, focusing on mistakes and keeping you poor. That naturally drives way higher curiosity and click-through rates than a super generic how to save money title ever would.
With the core topic locked in, the prompt then dictates the internal logical flow of the educational content. It's designed to move the viewer seamlessly from capturing their attention to understanding the core concepts and finally to highly actionable advice.
It explicitly asks for a powerful hook to stop viewers from scrolling away in those critical first 10 seconds. Then, it demands beginner-friendly explanations so nobody is alienated by weird jargon, followed immediately by practical solutions. You want the viewer walking away with tangible value, right?
To elevate the script from what could be a boring lecture into a truly engaging, dynamic presentation, the source text lists several essential storytelling elements the AI has to include. It demands real-life examples because, let's face it, abstract financial concepts are super hard to grasp until they're grounded in reality. The prompter knows the golden rule. Facts tell, but stories actually sell.
Now, this next part is a vital ingredient for modern digital content. By explicitly demanding curiosity hooks, the prompter ensures the AI writes in a way that keeps viewers hooked until the very end. A curiosity hook might look like the script saying, "Mistake number 3 is bad, but just wait until you see mistake number 7. It's what bankrupts most people." That creates an open loop in the brain, essentially forcing the viewer to stick around to find out the answer.
And keeping their attention isn't just about what is being said, it's about what is being shown. This detail is absolutely fascinating because the prompter isn't just asking for a script of spoken words, they are actually asking the AI to provide visual directorial suggestions. By requesting B-roll suggestions, the AI will format the script in 2 columns, one for the audio and one describing the stock footage or animations that should appear on screen. That alone saves the human creator literal hours of editing prep time.
As we reach the final output requirements, the instructions ask for a seamless flow between those 10 mistakes. Requesting smooth transitions prevents the whole thing from feeling jarring or robotic as it moves down the list. Furthermore, asking for a motivational conclusion is so highly intentional. Think about it. After spending 7 minutes telling the audience about the terrible mistakes keeping them poor, ending on an uplifting, empowering note ensures the viewer associates positive, motivating emotions with that creator's brand. A great educational script never just abruptly ends. It uses a call to action to channel all that engaged viewer energy into measurable channel growth. You've just provided massive value for 8 minutes. Now it is time to ask for the transaction. But once again, the prompter doesn't just casually say, "Oh, add an outro." No, they give exact marching orders.
The prompt leaves absolutely nothing to chance here. It lists the 4 exact actions the script must passionately ask the audience to perform: like, comment, share, and subscribe. By explicitly listing these out, the AI will naturally integrate them right into that motivational conclusion, seamlessly weaving the request to subscribe into the final thematic thoughts of the script, rather than just awkwardly tacking it on to the very end like an afterthought.
Now that we've seen how meticulously an expert prompt is constructed, breaking down the persona, constraints, formatting, visual cues, and psychological pacing, it totally changes how you approach these tools, doesn't it? The AI is simply a mirror, perfectly reflecting the quality of your instructions. So with this incredible blueprint in hand, what exactly will your next prompt generate? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to apply these exact constraints to your own projects today.